Welcome to another edition of the Tuf Podcast. This is episode 26. I'm here with the guys,
Right?
And real.
and we're here today. Another episode, man. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your people. We're trying to get to this 100, man. More content. We're going to keep pushing it out for you guys. So it's a lot going on, man. But first thing we want to get out the way, man, is how can you guys forgive somebody that did something wrong to you?
Depends what they do. Like what they do.
It's a bunch of, shit. It depends on how you want to look at it. There's a whole bunch of different layers. It's like, there's a petty level of stuff that you can add.
Yeah.
But then there's some real serious shit. So, just in general, let's say something petty. Let's start at the petty level. What's for the forgiveness for that?
Just a apology probably. Yeah. Petty, I don't need nothing deep for petty stuff because I'm petty too, so I understand.
So just an apology you do for you?
Yeah.
Like,
Sincere apology or
yeah, like nigga like smacked you in the back of the head. Like playing with you in the head, it's like, I'm sorry. That's what it'll take, but you need to slap me back.
I need to slap the shit out of him. You talking about that? Yeah, I need to slap his ass back. But yeah. Something like
that's
that.
Fair.
Yeah.
An apology is fair. What about you?
Just to answer on a broader spectrum, true forget. Somebody can say sorry to you. Of course, you can accept that apology. But if you never truly forgive them, you technically still hold on to the situation. If that makes sense. You still hold yourself down. And although, because the situation could be way deeper. You feel me? Like it could be something that traumatized you. But you feel me? But until you truly forgive that person or let it go, it's always gonna burden you. So I just feel like I don't know. You gotta get in your think tank,
right?
Get in your,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And really find a way to forget that person. Truly forgive that person for what they did. I feel like true forgiveness is like I let go. You feel me? Like it still happened. You know what I'm saying? I accept your apology, but I let go of it. It's no longer burden. It's no longer on my soul.
And that's the thing, though, too. I think a lot of people are like, all right, I forgive you. But deep down, like, I don't on the outside, but on the inside, like, when they turn around, you like, nah.
Did you ever heard that saying, I could forgive, but I won't forget?
Yeah.
That's
Can
how
you really do
I
that, though? Can you really forget without, like...
No, you can always remember.
If you remember, is that really forgiving?
It's not easy.
Yeah, that's...
It's being a bigger person, man. Like, forgiving is like, in my book, it's like, say you freaking took $5, right, and I forgive you. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna keep thinking about it.
Yeah, that's like, if you come around, I'm got my eyes on you, bro. I'm watching you.
Yeah, just like, don't try me again, but like, actually, I don't know.
But that's why, if you look at it, is it really possible to forgive then? If you look at it from that lens?
Forget. Actually.
But it's like you can't forget because you'll be a fool if they do it again, but who says they'll do it again? You feel what I'm saying?
Bro,
it's tricky.
That's why people have records and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You barely get forgiveness in life. True forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? It's a tough situation. Because imagine the people that staring at their son's killer and son's killer.
Yeah.
They gotta be in the courtroom.
Yeah, well, that's on the more serious side, but
yeah. But you feel me? Like just that. Even the $5, you take $5 from me.
Yeah, I got my eyes on it.
But I don't know. See,
what?
See, that's what I'm saying. This forgiveness is.
It's tricky.
$5 from me. I'm not. I'm not like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but then again, even somebody, whatever the amount of money is, even if they give it back to you, you still gonna feel like, bro, that wasn't a man move. But that was still weak.
It's
is there really such thing as a? I feel like you just gotta forget it. If anything, just saying you forgive it, you still gonna remember. So it's almost like you gotta flush it away.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what you do.
Yeah,
it's basically
That's hard though. I don't think people know how hard that is. That's very hard, bro.
Yeah.
Anything, so little, you'll still remember even when that's definitely tough. All right, so what about something more serious? What would it take for something more serious?
Time. See, if it's someone, I need time, think and see, what the situation. You feel me? And then I'll think of something. My bad. And then I'll think of something. That's, man, I never did. I probably did. I can't remember though. Oh, for sure, it's gotta be time. That's all I can say. I'm gonna need time.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think time may be the biggest one.
Yeah.
That's harder, bro. Like something like serious, like so, like for $5. Okay, somebody stole it.
Take
Like,
a car.
imagine, they rob you for your car, or like
someone you know,
or harm somebody, or like, man, imagine somebody like putting hands on a female in your family, like,
yeah.
bro,
Or imagine,
like,
say in the future when we got kids, I'll whoop your kids or something.
Yeah.
In front of you.
yeah,
Like,
if you with my kid and I don't give you permission,
that's some shit. Exactly.
There's gonna be a lot of hands being thrown.
Exactly. But
Yeah, that's
it's
tough.
hard, bro. It's hard.
I mean, something big. I mean, in my personal, I don't even get too deep, but like my dad, he wanted in my life, and when he low key had a bigger opportunity too, he went to jail.
Right.
So, but like through high school and like shit, especially the retreat we went on while we was in school, I learned to forgive my dad. You feel me? And really accept that that's still my dad. You know what I mean?
Right.
To truly have a relationship with him. That's an example where I have all the right to say fuck that, I ain't forgive you.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good example.
You know what I mean? It's just like it's tough, bro. But yeah, I think it takes building that up. Yeah, stuff that shit don't come up.
It took time though, didn't it? For that might be the answer, cause like it's like every day you wake up, say when you crash your car, the first day you woke up after it happened, you a little like, damn, my car.
Yeah.
The second day it gets a little better, still fucked up. Like a week later, he's like,
After a while, you forget about it.
yeah. So more than that,
that's more like when bad shit happened to you. Like, bro, it sucks the first day. The second day, and it sting a little bit, but after a while, it's whatever. Like the show goes on.
Yeah,
life goes on. So that's tough though, bro.
I think as you get older too,
Wisdom.
more shit.
Yeah, I think you don't really have no choice. What you gonna do? Sit around and mope all day? I think that's. I mean,
bro, like my grandma, sisters and shit. Bro, my grandma had 10 brothers and sisters. Bro. There's like 3, 4 of them. They be mad at each other.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, why y'all sitting here like boycott each other?
Family feud.
Listen,
You
no,
don't never know when one of the others gonna leave the world. Y'all doing that to each other.
That's like I got 2 family members who's like mother and daughter, and they beefing, bro. And that shit irked me because like y'all know what I want to do, and I feel like I can't do nothing about it because it's 2 stubborn people. I'm like, bro, this shit is like it's a whole dynamic. I mean, that shit sucks. Feeling like you can't do nothing about it, bro. Like I feel you on that. It's like, what the hell is the point, like, bro? Because at the end of the day, if one of them leaves, you're gonna feel terrible because you didn't get that chance.
Yeah,
bro.
see, my thing is, because my family, we used to fight a lot. It's weird because with family, I mean, my situation is different. We say get in a big argument or fight or something like that. Like 2 weeks pass, come up to your door, hey sister, hey, like,
yeah, bro.
They be cool. So that's the thing.
But that's the thing. Like, I couldn't see myself like beefing with my parent or my siblings or something. Like, bro,
I couldn't either.
All right, maybe like an uncle that you don't even see. All right, yeah. But like, I still wouldn't even hold no. Like, I see him at the family reunion and we throwing hands.
That pussy ass dude.
Yeah,
I don't rock with him no more.
Yeah, but
it's weird. Like
I've seen it happen too many times, especially at family members. They at the funeral and they say something like, "Damn, we wasn't on until good terms with you left." Like now you got regrets that you should never.
Yeah, bro. And not everybody gets that chance to be on the bed, and when they like, "Oh, I forgive you." Not everybody get that chance, bro. Shit just happens, sir. So you can't hold on. That shit just weighs you down. I feel like it takes a lot more energy to be mad at somebody than to forgive them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you mad at somebody, like, you have to wake up every day like, nah, I'm mad at you.
F this
like,
dude. Yeah.
Instead of just waking up and going about your day, like, it takes a lot of energy and thought process.
Yeah.
There's so many other things you could be thinking about, but you thinking about this one person and y'all's negative encounter or whatever it may be.
Yeah, you got a point.
That takes a lot, bro. So, yeah, I feel you. So you said with your situation, just time.
Yeah, like time and then like
Accepting.
Like like I said, them retreats, bro. I really got to express that and let it go. You feel me? Especially when I led retreat. You know what I'm saying? Like I really got to just let all that go. And I thought about it after, and like it's crazy because that next summer I seen my dad. You feel me? So it was almost like it was, everything happened. You know what I mean? I don't hold no grudge against the man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're on good terms.
Now.
It's not.
I got his number.
Oh, that's what's up.
Talk when you can. You feel me? Like when I go to the yard, I try to go there and slide on my little brothers and stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So we cool. We on a talking basis now. That's all so that's all you really need. You know what I'm saying? Situations like that. So.
Yeah, you hit on a key point, bro. Sometimes you just gotta let that shit out. If you have it pinned in, bro, that makes it worse.
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta communicate, bro. You just gonna keep going in circles if you keep being frustrated, bro.
Yeah.
And it don't even gotta be like you talking to the actual person. Like you said, you went on retreat, bro, and he was nowhere near in sight, bro. You just talk to people like sometimes, like when you talk to people about issues like that, you just need people to listen. Sometimes you don't even need feedback, bro. Just listen, bro.
Know what I'm going through.
Yeah.
But like I would say, it was almost like God like put me in certain groups because it was certain people in there that were talking about their dad situation, and I'm like, damn, you feel me? Like
a bunch of people got that. Like
but it wasn't like, I mean, some of them was like had this and that, but they were just talking about their dads in general. Like I was with maybe like I was in 3 different retreat groups. I would say like maybe like 7 people had that dad stories like mine. And when it was tailing, I'm like, damn, you feel me? Like, you relate on some level because, like, just even if your dad was there or not, whatever situation it was, you still had trouble. You feel me? Like, you still went through something. So that kind of opened my eyes too. Like, your problems, like,
you're not the only one type.
You're not the only one. Yeah, like, you feel me? Everybody goes through something. So that really did help me there too.
Yeah.
I got. You were talking about. You had something else to say? Yeah. Like your siblings or whatever. How do y'all feel about like people calling their siblings like they may have a different mom or dad, like half brother, half sister? Y'all find that weird?
See, like I'm glad you brought that up because my sisters were technically we don't got the same dad. That's like I ignore that. That's like my sister's sister.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, yeah, like that's my stepsister. That's my half. That shit weird.
Yeah.
Especially you grew up with them.
Yeah.
No.
If somebody asks, I'll explain. But I'm not going to like that's my half.
Yeah. Nah, that's my sister.
Yeah.
Type shit, yeah.
That's what we would get in trouble for doing that.
Yeah.
It's like because you know like how close me and my 2 older brothers, Scotty, like we got different moms, but like bro, if I called you and was like, oh, that's my half brother, like we don't even do like petty shit like some people do, like. We got the same dad, but like, oh, my dad, no, our dad. Like, bro, this is a group.
Yeah,
like, this is, that shit is I don't understand that one. That one's a little bit off. And so, I mean, I could see maybe like y'all had some resentment towards each other, and y'all never grew up, and like y'all's moms think or whatever type of
shit.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. Like, nah, that's just my half. Oh, it's your brother half.
Especially if you grew up together.
I don't understand that one, bro. That's a little.
I'll be hurt if my sister said, yeah, that's my half brother. Damn.
Yeah,
I'm your half.
Yeah. Even BJ's kids, like we all call each other brothers.
Yeah, like bro, we've been around each other, like
they literally live with us. So
and that's like even like with my friends and shit, like bro, you my brother if anything, like bro, you know what I mean? 2nd grade, man, like if we can express to each other and tell each other right from wrong, bro, you my brother. That's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And I look at it if I can have you around my siblings or whatever, or my where my mom stay or where I stay, then you my brother. That's as simple as that. So I feel you on that. So transition a little bit. I had a talk with Musa, man.
Bro.
Yeah, we was going in like a little circle because we had a little miscommunication because I was pretty much saying that I feel like Christians and Catholics are a little bit too judgmental. Like I believe in God and Jesus in the Bible and all that. Like I'm more of a Christian than anything. But I was telling him, I was like, I can't sit up here and tell somebody they're going to hell because they don't believe in Jesus, like they believe in Buddha instead. And he was, you know how he is. He was like, no, that ain't right.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, so do y'all think people in the church are a little bit more judgmental than others?
Yeah. Have you ever went to church? You see them old ladies, the way they look at someone, or walking like that in church.
Oh, yeah, you getting booed out.
Yeah,
young man,
you need to leave. But yeah, Brady. I mean, I grew up with it, so it's immune. Like Look what you got on with that ugly ass hat. You know?
Big ass hat.
Yeah, look like Birdman.
They have them fat ass hats on.
I don't even, where did they get them from, bro?
Who'd be like, yeah, let me get that one.
Oh, they be having the gators on. They be clean up big suits.
The gators.
You see one with actual gators with the eyes?
No, I ain't seen that. Ooh, he can't say.
That's a bad man.
He spent the stimmy on that. He spent the stimmy. Hey, if I see something like that,
I ain't getting no fight.
no, he got them straight out the water. He just Nah, that's that. I would say I'm more immune to it too, cause I'm like, bro, I know how y'all get down,
Yeah.
so I really don't care.
Y'all motherfuckers petty.
I don't know. It's contradictory in the Bible, cause it's like I look at it from the viewpoint. I was telling him, I'm like, but who the hell are we to tell somebody that they going to hell? Like, cause that's what you believe. Who are we? Like, I get, God, and that's the following and the politics about it. And like, but I'm like, we are not God. Like, we have Him in us, but we are not Him. So who are we to be like?
It's crazy.
Yeah, because you believe in Buddha, you going to hell.
It's crazy. You know how they so judgmental. Sin and all that. Everybody do sins. Right. They might not know this.
They just do this behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
Yeah, everybody do. No one's perfect.
But that's what I was telling them. Like, that's kind of contradictory in the Bible, bro. You're not supposed to judge your neighbors and stuff like that. Like that. That's just what they grew up on. Like, I'm sure if we grew up over there, that's probably what our favorite have been.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how the cookie crumbles, bro.
Yeah,
they all believe in a higher being, so I can't sit here and say you're going to hell. Like, I can't see God at the gate. Like, nah, you believe you a Hindu?
No.
You gotta come back.
Which one go here for?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say like on a smaller scale. Like I remember, like I was saying, like I was starting to improve myself. I was doing like a big self-improvement like, in the street, and I was taking shit up in my life. I found myself like looking at people that were doing things I used to do, and I'm looking at them like, man, I should really convince someone to do. But I was like, man, that ain't in my hand. I can't tell somebody that they were wrong just last 3 months ago. I was doing the same shit.
Right.
You feel me? Like you gotta let people find their own journey. I mean, you can definitely like I tell Key all the time to do certain shit, but I don't be like, damn, we going to hell this week.
Yeah. Like you can give them guidance. Like you can be like, oh, well, this is what I believe. If they choose not to take it, bro, you can't be like, man, you a piece of shit.
Yeah. The only time I probably need to stop doing this, but like say like with my friends or something, say they do like some like mess with a Down syndrome kid, or mess with them kids, and then start fucking with them. I'm like, oh, you going to hell? Yeah, kidding, but
that's some kid shit.
Yeah,
I see this.
Yeah, all the time.
I ain't making no Down syndrome.
And then another thing I talked to one of my coworkers, because in the Bible I believe they believe like if you commit suicide, like you going to hell too.
Yeah.
What do y'all feel about that? Because I look at it as there's really some like mentally ill. I'm not talking about this fake trend where everybody get on Twitter, oh, I got a mental illness. There's some niggas out there that's really mentally ill, like, and they schizophrenic, and they don't even know what they're doing. They might end up killing themselves. I can't say nobody's going to hell because of that. They don't really have any control over that.
Yeah, but I feel different. I feel my point of view of killing yourself is different. It's like you giving up on yourself.
No, and I get that, but what if you like really ill, like you schizophrenic, like you don't have no like you just talking to, like you have no.
That's that good thing. I don't know what that's. See, I can't relate because good thing I never had that before.
Yeah,
or I've never been that downhill.
Mm-hmm. No, and I feel your argument. I feel like if you're a normal person and you may just have had a bad day, and you like, man, I'm gonna kill myself. Then I'm like, on that, but like. Somebody who's like really fucked up mentally, like there's some really fucked up people. They can't control that. Like that was just the hand they was dealt. So I can't sit here and say that somebody with a disability who was schizophrenic and doing all this crazy stuff and wasn't even aware of where they are and they killed themselves. I can't be like, oh, they going to hell.
Some people just that shit. Cause I mean everybody got bad days, and some people who do that, they just feel alone, man. Mm-hmm. It's a tough situation, but they're not doing it for no reason. Mm-hmm. No one's wasting every day like I'm gonna kill myself. It's usually built up over time.
Yeah, that's
they dealing with some tough situation that they just can't handle. And they just like you a little bit, Tyrell. Like I feel like you giving up. So.
Yeah.
And in some way, like we was kind of saying, like you low key playing like God, you take your own.
Yeah, you disrespecting him. That's probably why people say that.
Like I can't. Like you said, whoever you tell somebody, they gonna. So it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
I
agree. I just think it depends, like, because when I'm trying to break it down a little bit more, like, because there's people who are like schizophrenic, but they still normal. But like, I've seen some motherfuckers who like they just nuts, bro. Like they have
facts.
I can't be like, man, like he didn't even know what he was doing. Like he didn't even know what day it was. He didn't know, like he just Then shit, there's. So piggybacking off of that, do y'all feel like that's a system failure, like the government, like not helping their people?
See,
so I'm not even gonna say like suicide, like people committing crimes and murder because they don't have the resources. I mean, could you look at that as a system failure?
If you say that, then
yeah. Hold on. Shout out Craig Smith, Craig Facts, man, from All Deaf Watching Podcast. That's what he was talking about. So it's just pretty much like you look at. Let's take one area. Somebody kills somebody because there's no food here. It's a food desert. There's no food. There's no resources. Whatever.
If I see you with food,
I'm just saying crime in general. Like because the government failed to provide these things, is that a system failure? And should the government be held accountable for that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
especially when they got the type of government we have.
Right.
It's designed to, not let those things happen.
Right.
So, yes.
So y'all think they should be put on? So what do y'all think the punishment should be?
For the government?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
they're the government.
But you got to think about it. The way our government is built, we put the people in there ourselves. Technically, well, in some way, we have. You feel me? It falls back on us in terms of voting and shit like that. So you can't get mad at somebody that's voted in there does something this way.
Yeah.
You can get mad. You can.
I mean, they didn't know you could do.
But you know what I mean?
They got voted in. Yeah.
Because like, look at it like, imagine like a vet came back, amputated, we see vets all the time on the streets like because they're homeless.
Facts.
That's a system failure to me. These people went and fought for you, right? And then you're not giving them no sort of anything.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, well, you fucked up. You should have did this. Like, I look at it's the person's. It depends on the situation, but I feel like that's more of a failure of the system, if anything.
But I wish there was a way to look at people's past. Because you ever see them homeless people, you like, I feel bad for them. But like, I want to know how you got there.
Mm-hmm.
Like
read like their story.
Like, what's your story? Like, do you really deserve this $1? Like, because I usually, like, I was telling me and Taylor riding around, we had getting into the dollar. I usually, like, when I'm door dashing and stuff, I keep like some fives, like $5 worth of ones, and I give it to people. Especially if I haven't seen it before. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm thinking every time, like, man, what you do to get out here? Feeling like, what happened to your life?
Yeah. My bad to coach y'all, but there's some homeless people that's like fucked, like rude. I mean, like evil type homeless. And when they get down, they want to.
This is one lady by my. I gave her a 5, bro, and I came back the next day, bro, and she was like, and it was the same day while I was getting off work. She was still there, and she was like, "You don't got nothing." Like, I'm like, bro, I just gave you a whole.
You actually
and I think she was on drugs, but when I try and give like for your situation, because we'll never know how they got there. The only thing I try and do is I'm giving this money as a good act. Whatever they do with it. I hope you're not drinking it and smoking it up, but I'm giving this to you as my act and my deed. So whatever you do with it, that's the only way I was able to eliminate doubts and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it's a little different.
No, you're right. I just do it because it's a good act.
Yeah, I mean whatever. Yeah, I definitely feel so. I mean, we all grown men, and sometimes we a little arrogant or airheaded or maybe smelling ourselves too much. How do y'all feel about having a yes man in your circle? By a yes man, I mean someone who you got your corner friend, whatever, family member that in their eyes you can't do no wrong. Like this just, oh yeah, bro, do that. Even though you may be fucking up and doing something completely terrible. How do y'all feel about those people in your circle?
Shit, I hate it. How you like, I feel like you just first of all, why are you scared to tell me no? I feel like all my friends haven't been like that only because I'm not like that. Like, I've always been straight up with the majority of my friends. Like, you feel me? I do say they feelings sometimes. You know, when I feel like you know what I mean, they're not really feeling my feelings you put in that situation yet. But for the, I would say 8 times out of 10, I'm gonna keep it real with you, especially if you're doing something I feel like gonna affect you in the future, negatively impact you. So that's my thing.
Yeah.
But you can't be a yes man. Bro.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't even want nobody around me like that, bro. Because I like wisdom. I like learning, bro. Sometimes I'm wrong, and I need to be told I'm wrong because I'm trying to be the best person I can be. I can't do that if you keep telling me. No matter I'm doing, I could be slapping grannies and you like, yeah, bro, she deserved it. Like, nah, nigga, you need to hold me in check, nigga. Whip my ass.
Yeah.
Like the video, like what the one dudes, bro, when the dude was messing with the 15-year-old girl and his friends jumped in.
You 15?
Yeah.
Oh, you 14?
That's a child. Like, yeah,
Take a
bro.
glasses on you.
Them is good friends. I don't care what nobody say, bro. You need to learn.
Didn't they say sorry? Like, sorry, you whoop your ass.
Yeah, they said, man, sorry, take your glasses off. They told him to take his glasses
That's
off.
a
Like,
real
nah,
nigga.
you finna get. Sometimes you gotta get an ass whooping. Sometimes you just need to be, but you need to be open to being corrected.
You
as
can't-
well.
yeah, you can't be mad.
Like, man, don't tell me if
Yeah.
that's how you are. Then maybe you do need to yes, man. So
Yeah.
it's different for
That's
different
where
people.
the arrogance is.
Yeah.
See, I used to be like that. Like, when I said probably like elementary through like middle school, probably freshman year, I used to be like that. I'd be like, "What you mean I'm wrong? The fuck? All right, I'm calling you. Fuck you." Like, more like my friends now, them niggas, yeah, or they gave me like, "Bro, what the hell are you talking about? Like, say some wild shit." And you'd be like, "What?" Like, I'm fuck, I'm gonna fuck this dude granny.
I'm sorry, we just got an ESPN alert. Tim Tebow recently reached out to the Jaguars and requested tryout at tight end. Your boy, that's them Gators. Man. That is nuts. All right, I'm sorry. Oh God, so what you think about it? I mean,
I was just talking.
what you feel about yes, man? No, you think no place?
No,
for them?
yeah, no. Why? It's weird.
Yeah, I feel you.
I need like a second opinion. That's the type of person I am.
Thanks.
I need a team.
Yeah, exactly. Like I know so if I hear, I know it's like niggas about to tell me I'm wrong. I'm like, well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that. I'm like, no.
But it's good though too. You know what type of person you are when you hear it come out of you. Like when you talk about it, you like, hold on, maybe I'm tripping. That's how you know like you've grown. Like once you're able to express and communicate, like, hold on, maybe if every time you get into it with somebody and it's always their fault, then maybe you're the problem. So
Yeah,
you feel me?
it's okay refreshing to me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, someone be like, have another point of view of it.
Yeah, you need it.
Yeah, that shit refreshing now.
You need a second opinion.
Yeah, but back down, like, no, your shit don't matter. Disagree.
But I started to think about it though. What you were saying, I did think I was right about it.
Yeah, I just thought I was right about everything.
I did think I used to think that.
Yeah.
But I just like arguing my points though. So
Yeah, I like to get my point across.
Yeah, so I helped you there. You definitely do need somebody that's going. I usually, I mean, I do. If my friends, if it gets to the point where my friends gotta tell me this and that, then I understand where they come from. But usually, my like, hey, bro, you need to straight up come from somebody like my uncle, my mom, or something like that.
Yeah.
I know my friends are doing this stuff coming from the place of hey, this
Right.
stuff is genuine.
All right, and like we discussed, there's certain people that can tell you when you. I mean, anybody can tell you when you're fucking up if it's so clear cut, but it comes off differently if you a friend,
A
like,
stranger.
okay,
Imagine
yeah.
stranger.
If you're a stranger, you tell me, I'm like, yeah.
Who the hell?
Yeah.
I don't know you like that.
Yeah.
I ain't even tell you. You was
Yeah.
eavesdropping. Hey,
Yeah.
the old dude on the. Hey,
Corner
listen to
window.
the old dude on the corners though. They eavesdrop. Young blood, don't do that. You always want to listen to them. They know. They've been around the block.
Yeah.
They know.
They got wisdom like no other. They've been through a lot.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, niggas don't want to listen, bro. But to our aspect, because none of us here are yes, man. We hold each other accountable. But that comes being an asshole, labeled an asshole sometimes. So,
person.
how do you balance that out, though? And what would y'all look at as an asshole? And is it necessary to be an asshole sometimes?
I've always been one, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, some call me ass something. Okay.
My mom been telling me assholes since like 5 years old.
Yeah, I've been like this.
That's what my girl called me one.
Yeah.
But it's only it comes off as I want everybody to succeed. So sometimes I have to be harsh with you and keep
Brutally
it
honest,
real.
Yeah.
But
Tough
there's
love.
ways you can put it better, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
tough love.
I can express what I'm trying to say in a better manner.
Facts.
But it's like an easier, clear cut to if I'm telling you straight up for it. That's just the part because of my dad. Like, that's just his blood.
Yeah,
Like,
I was raised like
yeah,
that.
that's just, I'm like, bro, I got to tell you about yourself. Like, you tell me about myself, so listen, you just got to take this. You got to take this humble slice and do what it is. Bro.
Type, yeah.
I mean, y'all cool with playing the asshole role, though?
I've been doing it.
Depends, bro. Like, it depends.
So-
It's just hard telling your friends certain shit, but sometimes you got to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. For
That's
example,
hard.
we got this one friend. He one of them dude was he a friend, but like he don't got no job. He just sit on his couch and he our age. He living with his people. Don't do shit. Just eat. And we slowly trying to be like, oh, like, come on, bro, you got this, bro. Come on, do something. And he wasn't taking it. So we start cussing his dumb ass out, like, hey, what the fuck? Get your fat ass, yeah. And he started, like, listening. So that asshole low key, like, people need that.
Sometimes you need
Niggas ain't joking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, hold on, man.
yeah.
Like, you be on the game night one day, oh, fat nigga. Next, all right, bitch, get up. And they like, oh, they not joking no more.
Oh, it was for real.
But you know what? I'm cool with that, bro. Though I'm as long as that leads to you being a better, I'm fine with that. If you want to label me an asshole, as long as at the end of the day you know I'm doing it for your best intention. As long as you know I'm not doing it on no hating shit. Like I'm trying to do this for you. Like I don't get nothing out of being mean to you. Like, and I don't see it as being mean. I don't get nothing out of this. I just want you to be the best you can be. And sometimes people don't want that for themselves. And sometimes, I mean, shit, there's nothing you can do about it. Like with your situation, like sometimes niggas, even if you cuss them out, they still won't get the point.
He still won't get the fucking point. But
I would say like what I had to learn, especially growing up, is I can take things a little bit more than people sometimes. Like
That's
you can
true.
tell me something, and I can take it. You know what I'm feeling? I wouldn't get as much feeling from it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell this person over there that they can bust no crying.
Yeah, you could tell somebody.
I learned that sometimes you gotta be a little bit
sensitive people, like, yeah.
That's why you can tell somebody, but hey man, your nose bleeding. They'll have a whole breakout, and then you'll tell somebody else, like, man, you musty. They're like, all right, bro, you go put some deodorant on. Like some people take some stuff different. That's completely.
It depends on the like for my girl. I ain't gonna start off as brutally cutthroat, because females is emotional. So I might get in trouble for saying that, but you gotta ease into it. Like Ray said, you gotta look at you gonna really take that shit to the head hard.
Yeah, I mean,
like for a daughter, would you be cutthroat with your daughter at first?
I'm gonna be cutthroat, but I'm gonna do it in a loving fashion though. Like, but once they get of age, you gotta know, like, bro, this is. When they 5, 10, like they enjoying their childhood.
Yeah,
like,
that's what
I'm gonna still tell them stuff, but I'm not gonna be like, man, you gonna be a bum if you don't do this, that, and like. But like when they get older, I'm like, man, listen, you need to set out a plan. You need to do something, stick with it, like whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Like you can't be holding your kids' hands, bro, because they won't
actually,
accomplish nothing.
I'll take back what I said, because I grew up, ever since I was a kid, especially being the oldest. She held me to accountability. Hell yeah.
And I think that has to do with like the type of person, like you said, like a lot of kids that you see that struggle with being told to fix things are like kids that have always been handed stuff.
Yeah.
Like you see like kids that will go to college on their parents' full dime, they don't gotta worry about nothing. Hey dad, I'm going out with my friends, can I get $100? Oh, here you go.
Yeah. That's
in a BMW. I mean, bro, you know, what are they going to learn from that? Like, so if they're not hearing them from their parents, you think they're going to take something from anybody else?
Yeah.
And then when they get in the real world, they're going to be lost.
They're
going to be lost, bro. So you got to keep it real with your kids, man.
Shit, you can get all that. You can get a lot of things. A lot of money like you still be lost.
Mm-hmm.
So like even just not having that to make it worse. That's the injustice.
Like I said, but as the person, you got to be willing to accept it, though.
Can't get mad.
Yeah, and like especially like we talking about, we play the asshole role. If we can dish it out, we gotta be able to take it too.
Yeah.
You just gotta be willing enough to be like, okay, bro, I was in the wrong. So this shit, it is what it is though. That's a tough one though, man. Being labeled an asshole, somebody has to do it, bro. Somebody has
I lose sleep over it.
I would just say, like I was telling a kid, I was like, bro, I don't feel bad for people that put themselves in certain situations. I mean, like, you get no sympathy from me there. I just don't know.
Especially if you dug that hole yourself, like,
you dug that motherfucker deep.
You can't.
And
you know you
get
keep
all dirty with you.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah. And but then
I'm gonna look at your ass.
What type of friend would we be if we continue to let our people struggle like that? Like your boy, if y'all didn't tell him that he needed to get up and do something, y'all would be terrible friends, bro. That's like that yes man.
And the thing is, what we did did tell him that he started doing it. We not terrible friends. We trying to tell this dumb
My ass up the game.
Yeah, like bro, that's I mean, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Yeah, man, I can't be 20 now on this people. So, and then a lot of times, another thing associated with being an asshole is it ever okay to put yourself first? Or when is it okay to put yourself first over people?
For I think you gotta put yourself almost first through almost everything, because if you can't help yourself, you can't help others. You know what I mean? If you're not in a position to help others, then if I help you right now, I'm gonna be more downhill. Where I'm gonna get myself up first. When I get myself up, I'm gonna help you type shit. Right. It sounds like a dick, but
sometimes you got to.
Yeah.
See, what I'm saying, because I remember y'all saying y'all giving them dollars and shit. Like, I remember, I wasn't gonna get paid until the next day. Mm-hmm. I was really on my last dollar.
Literally,
I gave it to that person. So I helped that person before I even was thinking about myself. So, I mean, yeah, you gotta be selfish. You gotta worry about your own goals. But you still gotta help other people.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I did something like that before. I mean, I felt good, but further that day or some shit, I'd be like, damn, I gave it away.
Right.
But
once again, like, we're talking on a broader scale. Like, if you break it down to different situations, like, let's say you had to go to the hospital, your leg fell off, and another person's leg fell off, but you needed to go. Man, maybe you might need to take yourself. But like, it depends. It depends on the situation. But like,
I agree.
If it's something like, let's say, like with a money situation or whatever, like you give somebody $10 and you may not get paid until the next day, but you know you're still getting something. It's like you kind of gotta be selfless a little bit. It's difficult. I mean, like let's say, like for instance, like I got the new Madden and I could have bought a couple copies, and then my little brother was like, "Man, I really wanted that game." It would be if I gave it to him, like instead of me. It's different scenarios. You got to kind of break it down. So I don't know. You do got to sometimes, but I think one thing you can never put yourself above is definitely your kids. I think when you have kids, you can't put yourself above your kids. Your spouse.
I put my kids over my spouse.
That's about yourself.
Yeah, we ain't doing it. We did. You ain't even ask you. He just said. All right.
Go.
I don't think I could put myself over my parents.
That's the only person. I mean,
my mom would want me to.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
I definitely call my mom every day.
Right.
What's up, mom? I try to.
Yeah, well, that's there. Because it's like, man, after a while, like, I got to live my life too. Like, you live, I don't know.
I heard when you
That's how it be. That's mom though. I talk to my dad like once a week, and he would just be cool. Like, he don't never say that. But mom.
Speaking of what y'all talking about, I told y'all figure that stuff. That's lucky for you get about like putting my work before everything else. So sometimes, especially in a man's life, if you really want to get somewhere, you gotta put yourself before everything else.
Oh, speaking of that, tell the people, because I didn't really, the box. Explain the box a little bit.
Okay, so the box is a term for a man gets in a period, like say, just take Mike Tyson for example. Mike Tyson started becoming the world champion in boxing. He did nothing but box. He lived, sleep, breathed boxing. So he cut off everything in his life and he just straight went for boxing. And it took him like a year. I think he was in boxing for like a year. But while you in that time, you just focus on your craft and just to get to your goal. You feel me? In order to get to the next level, sometimes you do.
Yeah, artists do that too. They just be in the studio for like a whole day or type of shit.
Yeah, well, that's just people in general.
Yeah.
Like,
I might be in the workshop all
there
day.
gotta be a time period where, like, we talking about the putting yourself, like, you gotta be in your mode to get to where you want to get.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get there. It's gonna take you way longer to get over that hump. You're going 30 months longer than 60.
Yeah.
But, like, on that aspect, how do you balance that? How do you balance you taking care of yourself and doing your craft, but also, like, you know, calling, checking on your mom, like, keeping it, like, making sure you're not becoming too egotistical about yourself, or, like, just making everything, like, the world revolves around you. How do you think you should
So
balance
I
that?
did have that problem with, like, especially, I first started, like, just working, like, I was just saying that, bump everybody. I mean, somebody called me, hey, you trying to do this, that. Nah, bro, I got to do this. You feel me? But you start to learn, like, you feel me? Like, you got to take breaks from 2 weeks. You need to schedule, you know what I'm saying? And then, just, like I said, sometimes you got to be selfish. Sometimes you got to step outside of yourself and help somebody else. You check in on somebody else.
I feel you. I have a problem. I think, like, I try, like, even if I try to be self-centered, I can't. Like, it is hard.
Yeah.
Like, I struggle with that. Like, even when it's time for me to be like, nah, I need to go do what I need to do. Like, if I'm out, like, if I'm buying something, like, I'll call my mom, my brother, my girl, hey, I bought something. Like, you want something too? Like, I feel bad if I just go out and do shit just for myself. Like, and sometimes you just got to do shit like that to yourself. But I don't know. I struggle with that sometimes. And I feel I have a thing too where it's hard to tell people no. Like, even if I say no at a moment, they'll talk me into it. Like, all right, I'll still do it, but, like, I struggle with saying no on certain things.
Yeah, I used to have that problem, but you know, I was basically taught like sometimes you gotta focus on yourself first. You know, that's what I have to do. So, well, if I say no, that means like I really can't actually help you type shit. So, I mean, it's probably stings a little bit, but like I there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, because I feel bad when I say it, but sometimes you gotta say it. Like, I don't know. That's
yeah, but you can't, like, I feel you on that because I be feeling that way too. Like, sometimes you gotta just tell them, and they can understand that.
Yeah, ain't no more talking.
Yeah. They just tell you what type of friend or relationship you got with that person.
because you know some people, like, if you tell them, like, no, you the worst thing to ever exist, bro. But like when you help them out, oh, like, yeah, like I'm like, damn, bro, you asked me for a favor, like you cussing me out like I asked you for something.
Yeah.
Your triple is on the bottom.
And there's a point in time where every man, woman, mouse shop, whatever the hell you are, you deal with wins, you deal with losses. So, I mean, how do you? We can start it off with how do you handle a loss?
I recently like was talking to myself, and I was like, I might either pass or I might fail, and I gotta be okay with that. And, you know, talking to myself, I'm okay with failing. You know, it's another lesson. And I don't even look at like failing as something bad no more. If that makes sense, but it's like another lesson for me type shit. So I mean, you gotta be peace with yourself.
To a lesson.
Yeah, basically that. So you gotta be at peace with it. I mean, it's gonna sting, but like, yeah, just like I said, peace.
Yeah, shit. I mean, yeah, there's no way around it. Yeah, bro, I feel you on that. You never, with me personally, I never want to strive for that, but it happens. Like you said, like sometimes, like you can't, like shit is, your life is not gonna be perfect no matter what. You're gonna run into a bump, your bruise,
It's
like
gonna be boring.
like your whole day could be going good, and then boom, your tire pop, and then like, bro,
life will be boring. There's no else.
Yeah, bro. Like you just gotta. I don't know. I kind of like it a little bit because I'm such a competitive person. Like I like if I fail, I'm like, all right, I get a chance to bounce back and prove myself. Like I look at it as like a me versus me thing. If I take a loss, like if I take a loss, like sometimes you can't do nothing about it. But then I look at it like, damn, like if I blew a tire, I could have went around that pothole. Like so, next time I go there, I'm gonna go around that pothole. Like this, like the lessons thing. I use it as fuel if anything.
Yeah.
So, I like failing just so I can be put in my place.
Yeah, I look back at it too, like, I think of the situation what happened, type shit. And like advise, like, okay, just do something different, or like do a different way, type shit. So,
I tried to like, especially like, this whole like music shit, shit like that. I kind of just detach myself from the results of it, like, kind of fall in love with the process. Like, no matter what outcome I get, I just win or lose. I'm going to keep winning. I'm not going to stop going this hard on this. I feel like that's truly the way to get yourself to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what the end goal is, you got to get up and get it. You can't do 10 push-ups today. Time to go.
Yeah. And I think there's a thing too. It's like, I think people like in everyday life. I can't speak for everybody because some people just got bad ass days. But for the majority, everybody has better positives than negatives. Them L's just sting more. They just hurt a lot more. Like let's say like you find $100 on a ground, like I found $100. This gonna go away. You lost $100, man. You gonna be moping around, man. But like, how often does that happen? Like, think about it like being sick. Like, you'll be sick 1 or 2 weeks out the whole year, and you like, oh man, poor me. But you've been healthy the whole year. Besides that, and you take that for granted. Like, it's you got to be able to balance it. So, and then we talked about the L aspect. So, how do you handle a win though? Like, you have a win. Like, how do you cherish it and enjoy it and like balance and use it for the better?
I don't overdo it. I'll be like, okay, let's go. That's what's up. Keep going. Type shit. I used to be like, okay, I'm gonna win again. Oh, after this, I'm gonna win again. It's not like that, I might win, lose, win, and then win, lose. It's it's never a pattern with life. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, I look at it as like, even if I take an L, bro, I'm going to get there eventually. Like, no matter what, like, bro, like, God got me. Like, I already know He gonna do His half every time. So if I do my half, if I stay consistent, bro, I keep grinding, it'll pay off, bro. You keep doing dope shit, you'll get rewarded, bro. It's as simple as that. Like, and don't get too big headed when you get a dub either, bro. You need to brace for an L. If you get too big headed, bro, you're gonna get knocked off your track, balance.
Like I was saying, worse, bro. It's gonna hurt even more if you lose.
Hell yeah! If you so high up on the dub, bro, and you take an L, you're gonna be devastated.
Yeah.
Bro. So.
You gotta just like you said. I like what you said. You said God gonna do this after you do that.
And you gotta do that. That's how I look at life. Like every trip, bro, He doesn't fail. So he's gonna bring His hand to the table. It's just a matter of what you do. Like, because people always want to sit around and be like, oh, I sent up a prayer, it didn't happen, so God don't exist. No. He did His half. You got to do yours.
Yeah,
bro.
I used to be one of I'd be like, He not real, but like, I used to be like, I pray, God, what's going on? I ain't do my
Nah, bro, what did you do, though? Yeah. Like, He's waiting on you. You got to bring it to you. Can't just sit on your ass, bro. But go ahead.
No, man. Yeah, no, can't sit on your ass. He could be telling your ass, like, say you want to dread your hair, you like, man, what am I going to do with my hair? You could have walked outside and seen like 10 motherfuckers with dreads in a row. And you telling your ass to get dreads.
But that's the thing, you don't even notice that shit. Like, he give you signs.
Kind of how I celebrate wins, I try to tell myself, if I do this or that, if I accomplish this, I'm going to celebrate this or that. And I'm going to get right back to it. Yeah,
like a little pat on the back type shit.
Yeah, I'm going to give myself some type of pat on the back. I'm just going to keep going. You can do that with losses too. Like, I'm going to do this or that. And I'm going to keep my hands on it.
Yeah.
It's not like you said. It's not healthy. Hold your feelings in. So you gotta, push them out. Just keep our best.
Yeah. Kind of just tying in what we all talked about. When something don't go your way, bro, like, man, I wanted to get an A on this test and I failed. Like, man, you can't shut down after that, like, because it's a roller coaster after that, bro. You have to keep going. You have to keep chopping, bro. Sooner or later, you will get it fixed. It's a bunch of shit, bro. You can't get too down on yourself. Like that's just gonna make everything 10 times worse, bro. So, yeah, that's that, man. So we got a special announcement though, man. My boy Ray here, man. He's been working on some music. Yeah. So go ahead, man. Just describe what music does for you, and kind of why you wanted to get into music.
Honestly. Why I wanted to get into music, I didn't even really want. I really had no intention of making music. I had like a whole different plan of life, and then I was sitting in. I'm just gonna tell you a story. I was sitting in my neighbor's living room with my boy there, Todd, and one of my goddads or my cousins. He had went up to me. He was like, "Hey, bro, you thought about? You got to chop it up." Eventually, he was like, "Man, you're thought about making music?" I'm like, "What, bro?" I'm like, I thought about making beats and shit. We went to the studio. He had like a local studio, like it's really official, like long shit. And we just got in there making music. I just found myself a lot of fun doing. Like, damn, bro, I really love doing this. But we went in there. The song was came out, bro. The sun down. You feel me?
Made you feel good,
but it didn't even feel like it though. When you're doing something you love, it's timeless, bro. You can spend your whole day, bro. You can come out there a whole year, a whole beard, looking like a bum, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But you don't feel it because you're doing something you enjoy, bro.
It's not no job,
bro. So look, I was like really debating, like, man, bro, maybe just really shit to the profession, it's not me. So I went to go work out at the gym, and I was gonna go to the gas station before I went. I was like, no, I'm sitting there and I'm parked, like about to get some gas. And I was thinking, like, real heavy, like music was on my mind. And some dude walked up to me with a car to the studio. He was like, "Hey, bro, you should come to the studio and play fucking music." And I was like, "Oh, shit."
Wait, he walked up to you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a blessing type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Here go the studio. Here go the outro. But got back, started thinking about it. And I just go through this. I had this little box idea the whole time as soon as I got out of the studio to Toledo. I'm like, I just got the right songs. I wrote the first song. I'm like, okay. I wrote the second song. And I just so making the EP. I'm just but like I would say, like I was saying, the box is the theme of the EP. Getting on my grind is
And like people, like sometimes you got a different calling in life. Like I'm sure you never thought about making music until that shit happened. Like, and sometimes it may not even be what you want to do, bro. But that's your calling, bro. You just gotta follow it. Like
I started. It was little. Like I started to really think about it. Like I was big getting hits to just like do something with music because I was seeing like I was speaking on YouTube. I don't look up like how to make music and shit like that. And then it pop up in my feeds. Like, oh my God.
Songs, bro. You can't run away from that. Yeah, that's like with the dread thing. It's in your face, bro. Like, yeah.
Bro, you know the crazy thing about me getting dread, bro? So I was in middle school, and I told my boy in middle school, I want to get dreads, and we couldn't get dreads apart. So I'm like, man, all right, bro. I can think about it. Then literally, we graduated. The summer we graduated. Some lady went up to me like, bro, let me dread your hair. You know, I was freeforming my shit. That shit was crazy. She was like, man, you know what? Let me dread your shit. Out of nowhere, bro, she walked up to me like, I want to dread your hair.
Is she still your dreader? Like, is she still?
No, she's still.
I went to a new barber.
Yeah, I gotta go. But
she was a cool lady, but she
know what she's doing.
They had a swimming pool in their basement.
What? A swimming pool? I'm gonna go to the pool.
She had like 5 goals, bro, big ass.
Oh, they was running.
Using our house like ready to take over.
Eggshells.
Her kids was cool though. I mean, they used to fuck around with this shit. It's cool. It's cool.
Shit, bro, on a funny topic, bro. How many? Y'all think it's alright to cheat on y'all's barbers?
No, I'm more checking too, bro. I'm like, nah, nigga, I ain't going nowhere else.
Barbers petty. They be like, hey, bitch, nigga, where you get that cup from? I see you on the ground. Where you get that cup from?
They hit you with the go. They like, I ain't seen you in a month. They don't even look at you.
Oh, bro, my old barber Will, man. Shout out to. I need to go back to him one day, but. Yeah, someone else come out here. He see me. He looked at. He had that funny look that stare at me like, "Who cut your nigga?"
I didn't do that.
Yeah, who the fuck cut your
shit? A little different today.
Yeah,
bro, I done had so many different barbers, but the only reason I have one that I've been going to for about a year now. But like before, is because bro, barbers here are so inconsistent, bro. Like if I set up an appointment and I get there, you ain't even in the shop, bro. Then I'm like, I ain't gonna keep going to you after a while, bro. Like I went to those Blenders, bro. Most unprofessional barber I have ever been to in my life, bro. Like the cuts was cool, but damn, like I couldn't even get in. Like, bro, what type of barber I hit you up and you like, man, nah, I ain't gonna be in until only one day this week.
Yeah.
Man, what type of barber are you?
Shit. I had to figure out one nigga's schedule. I call him. First of all, he be hustling. He got sales and shit, so he be getting in out that time. He get in. He don't get
Yeah,
8
get out.
a.m. and stay till what's name.
Yeah.
He get in. Once he gets so many people, he just leave once he done. Once everybody done,
Yeah.
he go in. Everybody he call everybody back like I'm at the shop. Once the last nigga come on, he leave. Next house we go party. I had to figure that nigga schedule. I call the hey nigga.
Well, bro, that's what my one barber before he left to Atlanta. His name was LP, bro. He was probably the best barber I had because he had this app called the Cut app, and you had to book a reservation every time. He was on point, bro. Never missed, and the environment was cool. Like, but then I went to the next dude. I'm like, one day he was in, next day he's not. I showed up one day, and he was like, oh man, I ain't even coming in. You told me you didn't even text me. You told me yesterday you just gonna be in. Yeah,
that's the last straw.
And then I walked in there and that day was like, I can cut it.
See, I hate that shit.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just look like a bum for a couple of days. Yeah.
I hate that nigga. I can cut it, nigga. And like, nah, no, you can't, nigga.
And it be the grimy ones because there's barber rules like, nah, bro, you can't take my client, bro. They be like, man, he ain't in, but I can take it.
Yeah, that's
nah.
Oh, you crossing you crossing the line.
Yeah, I'm a snitch.
Yeah.
And every time I come in that movie, you sitting in the chair yourself. You ain't touching me, nigga.
Man.
Right, they just eating. I'm gonna go get lunch. Hey, I see you got a hair yet. You third of lunch, bro.
Oh, he talking about bro. Now you know that one barber in the barbershop that just be in his shirt all day.
Yeah.
Like he got the
in the corner. He got the booth in the corners.
That motherfucker just talking his shit,
Man.
He only cut little niggas.
on baby, man. Them badass kids.
But have y'all know what's uncomfortable, bro? Y'all ever been to the barber shop and like you see the barber hitting on like the kid he cut mom? Like, bro, his mom is right there.
Bro,
like,
listen, bro.
Hitting on
Listen,
this nigga's
bro.
mom,
You know, my mom was like a single mom, and I feel like my barber used to do that.
That's how I feel, but I was like 5, so I didn't remember. But like I was in the barbershop I went to like last year, like dude was coming, it was like, yeah, girl, I do something. The little kids playing the Xbox on the TV. I'm like, hey, what's the
I'm like, hey, dog, why you asking all those questions from?
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. Barbers is funny.
Yeah, man, we talking about like the lunch table, bro. If you're in a barber shopping the show day, that's worse than the lunch table, bro. They had this one dude in there, bro.
I mean,
and he shit on himself at the club.
So you talking about this?
And he tried to say he sat in the backwood. And they made him leave, bro. They was on him for 30 minutes straight. He left, bro.
For real?
And they kept going when he was gone. They was like, that nigga lying. Because one dude in the shop was like, man, I don't know, that might have been the bag. He was trying to defend the nigga. Nah, they was on his head. Calling him all types of shitty and everything.
Nah, you're right. We get ripped at the shop. Ain't no filters.
Yeah, and it's grown men, so yeah.
Grown men.
They gonna treat, ain't no females, ain't no authorities in that motherfucker. They gonna,
Nah, that mean, yeah, ain't no females around.
take that shit like a man. Yeah, until you get out that motherfucker.
Yeah, and then it'd be funny too. Like I'll go in there, like I don't even know nobody else in there. I'm just listening, laughing. Like
No, I can't laugh too hard. I can't laugh too hard with you grown ass men.
I ain't gonna lie, I be laughing. They don't really say shit.
Yeah, nah, they don't say nothing. They don't ever say that.
Yeah,
Nah, I ain't like that. I ain't like this age. I ain't gonna say some shit. I was younger than that.
Yeah, it's like a rule.
I see some shit back now. I used to always rip off. I used to always, first of all.
Hold on, another alert. Aaron Rodgers is leaving Green Bay.
Not for real.
Yeah, he said he don't want to stay no more.
Oh,
Real?
what the freak is going
We
on?
got, bro, we trying to change. We trying to change to the top 10.
Yo, y'all trying to go in the top 10?
I don't know why.
We trying to get top like another.
Oh shit, yeah, the draft. I mean, shit.
We
We
can
don't
go
want
with
those
that.
teams to pick up. Yeah,
I want to be a corner over
Y'all got Lattimore now.
but he can cover everybody.
Yeah,
man.
that's
You going against
They wanna get
Julio
Jason
and
I think they want to take some corners.
J.C. Horn, the troops from
This-
South Carolina, or Patrick Surtain from
But we
Alabama.
trying to get one. We might get one, but Julio. They say Eagles might be the favorite to get him.
Yeah, Julio,
If we get
Julio
Julio-
gonna lead the Falcons.
Listen, even though he old, he's still a problem.
Yeah, he ain't old. That nigga,
he's still a problem.
that nigga is different, bro. If he had, imagine him having Breeze or Aaron Rodgers throwing him the ball, or Brady. You imagine him and Brady, bro.
Bro, I can't lie about Ryan. That MVP year, he was hard for him.
Yeah, he's sold in this.
But Super Bowl, yeah,
That wasn't just Matt, though. That wasn't-
yeah. The defense is horrible for letting
Yeah.
that shit happen.
But bro, every time he threw it to Julio had no jobs. Even when he had 2 niggas on him, bro.
Oh.
He got force feeding, man, bro. Just
I remember he had that sideline drag, that toe drag.
Yeah, he gonna get one of them.
Yeah.
That's a fact, bro. I don't know. All I hope is Justin Fields gets picked up by the right team, and I hope we pick up. I'll be cool with it. We got the 6 picks.
Y'all might get Pitts. I just seen
Kyle
this.
Pitts. Yeah,
But y'all forgot his tight end. Mike gets
Yeah, we
hard.
But he gonna be a receiver, bro. I think
Oh,
they
Kyle
gonna
Maybe
move.
a higher.
Nah, you not put him at the tight end because they know linebackers faster than him. He's faster than some corners.
Yeah, but
He's bigger than safety.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine if we get Jamar Chase. I'll be happy with that. If we get Jamar LSU,
LSU.
he sat out though, but
He was the problem.
I think he better than
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Oh,
Devontae Smith. Think of, but if
I mean, he opted out. You
if
can't.
Jalen Waddle, we can do if answer, but if Jalen Waddle played the full season, he would have had some of his passes taken away, so he probably would have won a Heisman.
Yeah.
But he still carried nonetheless. Like
Mac
he was
Jones
taking
does.
screens to the crib.
Like, we trade up and go get 1-on-1.
That's the
He's
thing.
just coming off
This
that
draft
injury,
is
so
special.
right.
I will not get mad whoever we get.
Because Sean Wade, even though he looked terrible this year, like he's a slot corner. He's not he's not guarding a Julio, but like you can get him in the 3rd round. He was supposed to be a 1st-round pick in this draft.
That Purdue, we could get him probably in the second.
Rondale Moore from Purdue
Yeah.
that scorched Ohio State a couple years ago. He probably gonna go in the 2nd or 3rd. This draft is
Bro,
deep,
it's a receiver from Florida, bro.
Kadarius
He black.
Toney or,
Does he?
he's the number 1.
Trayvon Brown.
Oh,
Bruh.
he transferred from Ohio State.
That's what I'm saying.
Bruh, he hard too.
Bro, they sleep.
Is he dark skinned?
No, he like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, y'all got another dark skinned receiver though. That's hard.
I think
Well, we
it's
talking to
Tony
him.
or Tooney or something.
What's
It's
a T in
number
it?
1.
Yeah, but he hard too.
Bro, I hope, bro. They playing Kyle Pitts. Not Kyle Pitts, but Kyle Trask.
Kyle Trask is good. He almost beat Bama.
Bro, he's punting Mac Jones. I'm trying to tell you.
You
I
said
don't
he
think
better.
Mac Jones is good.
That's what I'm saying. Mac Jones and Kyle Trask are the same player.
Now he's a fundamental.
Bro, I mean,
quarterback.
think about his what. Bro, Najee Harris was
He had NFL team.
unstoppable.
I could look good.
Devontae Smith, he had the best offensive nigga. He could sit back there for 30
Yeah,
seconds.
he had
and
an
throw the
NFL
ball.
team.
His entire team is going with his.
Yeah, NFL team. Yeah, agree.
And we ain't gonna get into my Zach Wilson thing.
I think Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
But my uncle said he better than Trevor Lawrence.
BYU quarterback, right? Zach Wilson hard. You ain't something hating on Zach Wilson.
I know what my reason is because the only good game he had was against Coastal Carolina. He was terrible.
And I think they lost.
They got beat by Coastal. That was their best game all year, bro. Listen,
How you say
that nigga's not better than Fields, bro. I don't care what nobody
hell
say.
no. I think Fields is number 2. Even that, like I think that it's like 1 and 2.
Even I think they were when they won. Because my thing is, look, the debate I'm seeing is like, bro, when the season was over, Fields was the projected number 2 pick. He didn't throw another football in his draft stock. And another game was not played. I'm like, what?
He ain't
the
doing a
hell?
pro game, bro.
He did. His pro day was better than all of them.
Bro, the only reason I think
Nah, Zach Wilson pro day was good
No.
too.
know that Jack Washington. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's
Jack.
the only
Yeah,
reason that he's higher up on the 1A 1B is because we know that Jack Washington.
it'll be crazy. Like
If they take Mac Jones over Justin Fields for the 49ers, bro, I'm turning that shit off. I don't care, bro. But you know, I'm
they
fine.
said, that's who their favorite is. That
As long as Justin Fields goes, because I know he's going. I think it's just a Dwayne Haskins shit, bro. I think that's all.
They might as well pick Kyle Pitts and just like Garoppolo. Garoppolo's the same player.
Yeah, they're both Matt Garoppolo
It's
was
just
terrible.
pocket passes though. But I ain't gonna lie to you.
Garoppolo not terrible. He just injury prone.
He tore his ACL. That's why
He was blanking that Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
They
It's
also
like
had no real. I mean, they had weapons, but they wasn't weapons. They had a run game.
their defense took them to the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying.
Their defense was
Bring
great.
Justin Fields into that, bro.
They had
That's what I'm
defense.
saying.
They
A
had
mobile quarterback with some
oh my
receivers.
God.
That's the offense he wants to run.
Bro, that defense was unmatchable.
But that's what I'm saying.
oh,
They talking about he is. I think he's either gonna go there or the Patriots. I
who,
think
Fields. He's not gonna be no 15. He's not gonna stay 15. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna stay the 15.
my nigga's the truth, bro, for that shit.
He not staying.
Yeah, he's not. Andrew gonna have to trade up. The Lions got Jared Goff, don't they?
Yeah,
He's not
Yeah,
what.
but, bro,
He beat the Seahawks with a broken finger.
Carolina said they traded for what's it called?
Carolina got Sam Darnold. Carolina gonna be hard. Their receivers is hard.
They traded for some
DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson.
Did Curtis Samuel from Ohio State?
No, he went to Washington.
Did he? Oh yeah, that's right. He did go to Washington.
Damn, Washington.
Are they
got
keeping
loaded.
that Heineke dude?
Yeah.
Who bro from Old State that went to
Chase
Terry
Young.
McLaurin.
Terry
McLaurin.
carrying my team.
Them OSU boys.
I'm winning the Eagle, bro.
But,
I'm winning the Eagle last year.
But who the freak? You know, it's crazy. I think the Bucks gonna repeat. They got everybody. They got everybody.
They got Father Time. Yeah, but
You been saying that 3 years
Brady
ago.
don't get hit, bro.
Brady, he's
You hit him, you get suspended.
yeah, that's true. Man.
yeah.
Yeah, Brady gets suspended.
Or is he the face of the league? I think. It's
Nah,
between
the
him.
face of the league is bigger.
I think it's
Probably
Lamar
Mahomes.
Jackson.
He just did better.
It's either Lamar or
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
I feel like Mahomes is more face of the league.
But I fuck with Lamar the most. That's a real
see,
nigga. Lamar hard.
No hate shit. I think Mahomes overrated. Look at the weapons he got.
I ain't gonna lie.
But- But listen though,
He different.
I had a different view of him with the Super Bowl. That nigga was doing some crazy shit. Nigga was laying down throwing that motherfucker.
I think if Lamar Jackson gets some receivers, bro, because all he got is Hollywood Brown.
He had Winnie Snead.
Yeah, Willie Snead. If that's your second option, you're not going too far.
They go get they I don't think they should be getting they might get to it. They need to get to it.
First round and second round receivers.
It might not be a big name out there.
Probably some good role players though.
Nah, there's gonna be some. The NFL draft don't get slim until about the 6th round, brother.
To be honest,
Nah, it gets them around. Depending on what
I
your
don't
team
know.
need, like the third.
You can find them diamonds.
fourth. You can find the
Yeah,
fourth.
yeah. But think about it, bro. My uncle, he told me like Tennessee's first round pick is not in the last year. You feel me? Like it's a crapshoot.
Yeah, some niggas like you just get overlooked, nigga. Like
I do agree with you there. You can't find the gym.
yes.
They said it's gonna be the last
That's
quarter.
deep.
Yeah.
You find hey
And
nigga.
the niggas that might not make the roster.
Imagine
You find
you
niggas
get
who
that
ain't even
call.
get drafted though.
Yeah,
So,
imagine you get that call though. You 6th round. You probably out Ian. You get a call.
Oh yeah, they at the crib
Like,
chilling. Then all
For
right,
real?
man.
Some shit.
Shit, nah, I'll be watching that motherfucker. I'll bring the camera crew back every day.
You come back.
You the only nigga at the dining hall. And then go home, bro.
Wait, what's the face? I mean the Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
He on the eight. So that's how we
Yeah.
factor him.
Well, not today.
You can't
There
get
you
no
go.
hug.
Not today.
He ain't gonna give you no hug. He's gonna give you that pat.
Nah, well, they don't even have him like after that. They get like the old niggas from the team to draft him. He's like, oh,
Yeah, he's I ain't doing this shit all day.
Roger crack that shit up. I got shit to do.
Oh man, yeah, he do like 2 rounds.
That shit, I think that's.
Shit, you even do the second. Do Roger do the second. I think
He
he
gets-
do the first.
He do like the first couple in the
Yeah,
second.
and then-
Water break, and he gone.
See,
Where's Roger?
Yeah,
Nigga on the plane.
I got a call.
Yeah, old nigga from 1960, nigga with canes. We select. Nigga with Parkinson shaking and shit. Oh, nigga.
Bro, it's funny. They got fans doing that shit.
Oh, God.
They be talking shit to the fans at the stadium. Bro, it's funny. It is that time.
Yeah, nah, we got a lot of heat, man. Once again, everybody, thank you for tuning into this episode, man. We hope you enjoyed it. We're going to continue pushing it out, man. Keep showing love, man. We appreciate all y'all. You got anything to say?
Episode.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all next week. Yeah.